welcome to another day in real estate. So over the Thanksgiving holiday, we finished up the 1031 exchange for my client on 3 properties. And now it's time to get these things ready for the market. I'm over here on property number 1 that my guy Brewster has now finished doing all the paint work. And I got to get the carpet guy in here to clean the carpet because it's in pretty bad shape. But we did all the touch-up stuff, all the trim work, the paint with this paint color that I use a lot. I get it's a pre-made color called Killam Beige that Sherwin-Williams makes, and we get it. I'll buy it 5 gallons at a time. In this case, I bought 5 gallons for each property, and that way, any touch-up that needs to be done later on, you can go back and get the same paint over and over and over again. They make this paint. It's already pre-mixed, the same exact color every single time, and you don't have to worry about it on your rental properties. The goal here is we closed on these properties. We want to get them on the market with a tenant in it before the first mortgage payment has to be made. So we're on top of this one and making our way to the second one next. Stay tuned. We made it over here to the Hutto property. Unfortunately, the electric is off. Somebody apparently made a mistake, and when the previous people sent in their request to terminate, they also terminated my account to turn on the electricity. So we don't have any power and water over here. Luckily, everything that needs to be done is on the outside, so Brewster's gonna have to just do it with a handsaw. Just got a couple of trim boards around the windows, and then fixing up this outside, redoing the ceiling fans so they have a nice outside patio. The inside of this house is in pretty good shape. It just needs a little bit of touch-up paint, and the carpet is relatively brand new. So I'm going to send the maids in to get it cleaned. Once the power and water is on, we'll be able to take photography and get this thing on the market right away. And we should be able to get this thing rented before the first mortgage payment needs to be made. All right, so we're here at North Creek now, and all the utilities are on, so we're good to go with this one. And this will be the third one that Brewster gets started on. It needs the most amount of work, and I'm gonna have to have Russ come in here and really do a number on these carpets because they're pretty trashed too, but they're not to the point where we have to replace them. Some of the flooring, we're gonna try to match up this flooring that's in the kitchen, the front entry, and the bathroom. The master bath has carpet in it, so that's gotta go. But this one, I believe, was one of the first houses built in this neighborhood. I can tell by the way it's got the sidewalks that kind of curve around from here to the neighboring house. I think it was the model. But that just goes to show you the difference in model homes from back when this house was built to the new ones. I mean, it still has the Formica and everything. It was just, the green tile on the fireplace. Anyway, we are on track to get these done so that we can get tenants in them right away. With an investment property, especially this time of year, we really want to get it on the market. It'll be the perfect time to get these things on the market for somebody to move in January 1st, right when the spring market hits. So their turnover time for these investment properties will turn over in the spring for the most part. If there's turnover, when there's turnover on these properties, they ought to perform really well for this client. So with regards to the 1031 exchange, definitely had some hairy bits in getting that thing done, and doing it again, doing 3 properties at the same time, I would definitely have to have the properties at one title company, because having them at 3 different title companies, and all the different parties involved, and dealing with the extra stuff for the 1031, and a couple of the title companies didn't quite exactly know how to handle that. So they were getting education on it at the same time. It really would have helped a lot to have it all in one place, especially trying to close it on Thanksgiving week, because everybody and their dog goes on vacation, people leave, somebody else takes over the file, and having 3 of those in the hopper trying to fund at the same time was quite hairy. But we got it done. Wanted to make sure these got done early enough so that we could get all this work done and get tenants in for the first of the year. So if you want to know more about 1031 exchanges, feel free to reach out to me. I did do a previous video that you can watch that explains a lot about 1031 exchanges. I'm an avid investor. I'm an expert on investment property. If you're interested in getting into buying an investment property, I'd love to talk to you about it. And I'm here for you. Feel free to reach out anytime. I'm Kevin McCarthy. It's another day in real estate. And work like a captain, play like a pirate. Have a good day.